That's the view from my bed. Here's my foot. Look at the leaves moving in the wind. Isn't it amazing? It's better if I see it directly, but not with the camera here. But still, sun's reflection. What a peaceful scene. There are 4 beds. That one on the top, and there's another one down below, and me on this, and there's above me another one. Everybody's gone. I'm just enjoying my time. They may be out for dinner or something. I finished my own meal. As usual, I cook by myself. I'm resting afterward, just watching the scenery in the little window. Until yesterday, I was on the top bed in the other room, but I moved to this one. And with this scenery, looking directly from my bed, I thought it's wonderful. Can you imagine if you are a prisoner somewhere and watching outside, nothing to see, maybe little sky, and occasionally see the bugs crawling or the bird flying, and you happen to be punished to be in the prison. There are many of those, I'm sure. Compared to that, they would think I'm in heaven. I feel I'm in heaven. Be able to appreciate life. I feel like less I have, more I appreciate. And when my ego is grown, that's when I really feel the amazing scenery of the world. Leaves moving in the wind, reflecting the sun. If there's a basho, he may make some haiku. Some others may have a poem. In my case, just in silence. I went for a little diving. There's my swimming suit sitting there. Little rope. I didn't see any turtle, but lots of fish. Tomorrow, I go see my cousin taking a bus almost 2 hours, or maybe hour and 40 minutes or so. And I will pick up my weight belt and spear for fishing. Little exercise that I may enjoy. I don't want to kill fish, but this is it. I just want to do it. Also, my exercise and underwater world is amazing. And with the wetsuit, I can stay longer. And with the weight belt, I can wait for the fish to come. The water is so clear, and it's not going to be easy. But that's what I want to try. So far, no sharks in this area. North shore of Oahu in Hawaii. This is the third night to stay in this inn. I met Argentina guys, like 3 or 4 of them. A guy from Chile, 2 people from Canada, 1 person from Germany, 1 from the States, from Idaho. Yeah, a few Canadians, I remember. Very international. Good conversation. Compared to the time that I spent like in New Zealand, for 4 months I was very quiet. But this one, just an idea, popped up last year, and I'm glad that I'm meeting people. Oh, there's a story I can tell you. This guy I met here from Idaho. We went snorkeling, and he decided to stay another 4 days or so because I think I inspired him for him to sit in the hammock and snorkeling together. Yeah, his bed is right there. I'm looking in that direction, the bottom one. And the funny story is that he met a guy in Japan, in Shimoda, south of Mount Fuji. He's a French person, 20 years old, Marion or something. And the same guy, this guy, Kyle from Idaho, I met here. I also met Marion, if my memory is correct. My pronunciation may not be right, but exactly the same person that Kyle met in Japan. I met him in my little town, and on top of that, you call it synchronicity, whatever. He and I talked in the Golden Week in Japan, and later he found me. I didn't give him any information about myself, but from his Instagram, there's a person who shared my YouTube video talking about background and something like I'm a silent philosopher or some such characterization, and talked about my background, that I did some nuclear analysis for safety and business school, MBA, and the books. So this guy found me without knowing anything. how to find me. And Kyle told him that Kyle, the guy from Idaho, met me, and then we figured out Marion, whatever, is our, the friend accidentally popping up. And I saw what Marion looked in one of the Instagram, and I was impressed how this person shared my video. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, I can put into the description what that YouTube video was. So that was May 15th or something. I think this is a lady, but I'm not sure, who posted on the Instagram. I don't play much, not all at the Instagram, but anyway, I'll include it in the description. And that was quite interesting, because after she or he posted in her platform where many people gather and talk about, I don't know what they do, but referring my site, therefore many people came to my site on May 15th and later, so that there's 7,000 more subscribers because of that. Kyle and I was looking at it, the statistics. Why I do my YouTube on this occasion, I can just say briefly. It's like I've written books, and when you write, you remember what you write, and you want to execute and live according to what you've written. Maybe it's funny to say it this way, but book writing helps to clarify ideas. And in my case, I worked with a bunch of companies with the book being promoted, and the videos and my seminars and all that kind of stuff. So I live my life not just in the company to transform itself, but also applying in my life the first book, second book, and the third book. And then after the third book, I don't have much energy or interest to write a book anymore. It takes so much time and energy. And the last book, even though I had the Dalai Lama gave me a foreword, I didn't see much people reading compared to the first two books, which were translated into 15 languages or something. And the subject is, well, the book title is Result from the Heart, and I wanted to bring the heart into business. I think people want the money, bring the money into business, or find the money out of the business. So heart and business may not connect. Understandable. People are busy living in their mind. Anyway, so I start to do more in YouTube. My first YouTube was 18 years ago or something like that. And I start to post more, like you are watching this one, some random talk. And what I suppose it may do for me, at least, is to confirm certain issues, to live life well. And so far as I find it interesting to share for my own sake, some people may get some insight out of it. That's all good for me. Alignment of what I like to do may help the society in some way or the other. It may or it may not. Maybe people watch only first 30 seconds and that's all. But you never know. Something may pop up. To help living life well. So as much as I was like a catalyst for the change for the organizations, to which I did like 40 years, this YouTube thing I may do until I die. And interestingly, I'm learning a lot. And the stuff I'm learning is very difficult to explain. It's like learning how to surf or catch fish. You can write anything you want about it, but to communicate that to the person who may want to do or something similar, you just have to work on it. Number one, you have to have some interest in the subject and keep at it. So that's what I'm doing for my own. And if that kind of idea inspired you, there may be something in my talk. And usually I can respond to any comments, which I like to do, because then I get to see or hear how people may respond or react. So that's how I see the connection developing, like I did within the organization, but using this YouTube as a mechanism to see how we can have fun, enjoy life, and grow and help each other. Well, I'll take a rest. Thank you. May all beings be happy.